What's up, creators? Welcome back to another episode of the
Creator Show.
And really excited for today's episode. We've got an amazing panel lined up for you guys, as always. But before we do that, I just want to let you guys know that the reason we put this show together is to continue to go out there, to spread positivity, to spread love, make you guys laugh along the way. We don't know what conversations are going to come up here today. And just for you guys to become part of it. And we get a lot of people who reach out to us on a daily basis. So many people that have got different questions, different topics that we want to discuss. So we decided that's why we're going to put something together for all of you. And we know that you guys love it as much as we love creating it, right? On our right side today, we've got Cheng with us here today. Mike is one of our wealth yogis who's been here with us now 4 weeks, bro, is it?
Yeah, 4 weeks
close
today,
to 4 weeks. Yeah, pretty much part of the fam by now, you know. Next to that, we've got marketing man in the house.
I'm back.
The return of marketing man. And as you guys already know, we got Nat Evolve. I forget all your categories, what we like to call you. What is it? List some of them off.
Well, I would just say
coach.
I would just say self-love and transformational coach and yoga teacher. That's probably my leading.
A lot of creators watching on here are probably familiar with Nat from the Creator Circle Plus, our weekly community where we all hang out. We grow together, we exercise together, we practice yoga together, and it's pretty fun, right?
Yes.
So, welcome everybody. What's up? How's things been?
Yeah, very good.
Good. Man, it's been a while since we've had you on the show.
Yeah, last time I just came back from Kenya. So
yeah, you just came back from Kenya. That's quite a while,
my
right?
tan's gone a little bit smoother, I guess.
That's so funny. The last time he came on the show, he was very tanned. Like his tan looked like he was wearing fake tan.
Yeah.
Fake tan. But it was...
Yeah. I know we got Bali and San Diego at the end.
Yeah, I know. We got a really busy...
So I'm going to go really, really dark afterwards as well.
Yeah. We got San Diego coming up, and then we are off to India first of all. We're going to meet some of our creators actually out in India. Mike, I think just for the viewers at home so that they can hear from you, how has it been as a creator who was once at home watching all of this going on to now coming here, being a part of the Wealth Yogi intake, to now being part of the set and being on here? How has it been for you?
It's pretty crazy to be honest with you. And just watching this at home, it's just like watching TV, watching the show.
Yeah.
And then to actually be here to go through Wealth Yogi and go through that transition of growth. And then now being sitting here for the first time, it's just unreal.
Yeah.
He's got a really sexy voice, doesn't he? You really just want to go in bed and just sleep with that voice.
Wow, man.
I'm married here. So
today's topic is actually about...
Well, we don't really have a topic, but we talked just before about the connection.
Man wants to feel a connection with Mike's voice. Man wants to go to bed and have that connection.
But the connection as well, bringing, by the way, the subject, you were talking about the leadership conference, right? Conference leadership in San Diego. That is all about, think about this, it's again, all about the connection, right? All about why do you do this, right? It's all about the connection. And nowadays, a lot of people, you have all this grow programs, everything you can find online, right?
Yeah.
Think about this back years, like 10 years, people hardly could find any resources. Right now you can find anything, but you have to think about one thing.
Yeah.
Imagine this coming here, like Mike, for example, right? And all of us, we are here, Wealth Yogi program, 30 people participate from all around the world.
Yeah.
It's all about the connection,
right?
Because you can't really have all this experience by participating actually online in this. It's the connection and obviously the connection with yourself.
Nat loves the connection. I think what's really cool to speak about what Nat has been sharing about there now is, and similar to what Mike was saying, is that yes, there's that virtual connection that we build that relationship online. And for us, we meet a lot of people, and you guys at home, you must feel like Master on a one-to-one level, or the team because you see them all the time. But surely the experience being here in person has been so much more 10 times faster and much more stronger since being here in person with everybody, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, being here, you're face to face with the person,
Yeah.
It's just you're actually here and you're talking, you're feeling them, you feel the energy, just the vibe, just being around them.
Yeah.
It's just, I make you feel it through the video already.
Yeah.
And now being here, you know, it's so much stronger.
Technology has helped us be able to connect
with more people.
So many people.
Yeah.
Like, not just on a physical, like, aspect, but also on an energetic level as well.
Of course.
Because, like, we attract the people that we are, right? So we attract a lot of crazy people. that's who we are.
That's how they find me.
But it's really, really interesting because, like, it's like what Nat said before. Like, back in the days when technology wasn't as great, like, how would you be able to, you know,
spread the message,
find the people? Like, you would have to go to events physically.
That's it.
Right.
And some people don't have that resource to be able to, you know, go to San Diego, go to UK, to be able to, you know, find that type of, like, motivational events.
But, you know, as well, you actually touched something very interesting because, yes, you do obviously can experience that connection through just even watching this right now. Look, right now, keep your heart open, guys, and just connect with that energy.
Let's do that here.
Obviously, we don't gonna do any.
Just keep it open.
We're not gonna do any crazy stuff, but I believe you right now. Your face is smiling. Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah. See, it's already because it's the connection, the vibe. Basically the energy. So why do you think that people actually have that connection in the first place? Some people may have stronger and some people not really, and they can some people, they would say, what does mean like connection? Some people don't understand. What do you think is the most important?
I think it's this, right? Here's my analogy of how it is, and we have these conversations all the time. Like, she's as crazy as I am, right? I think we are all, everybody in this environment and everybody watching at home and everybody who tunes into everything that we do, we're all in one vortex of creation and we're all in the same rhythm. Right? We're actually tuned into the rhythm and the beat of the universe, if you will. That's why when Mike rocks up here and all our wealth yogis rock up here, is there ever one bit of awkward conversation? No. Do we resonate and can we speak about all the same crazy stuff together? Yes, we can. Do we get that we're all woo-woo, spiritual, crazy individuals? Yes. And we are the minority, but we vibe on that vibration and we tune into the source and to that channel. That's not to say that everybody else out there has got it wrong. We are just in a different vibration.
But you just said it, but how? Now is the question, how do you think people, because it's very simple.
Right.
And okay, I've got the answer. I'm not going to reveal this now.
Yeah.
But it's very simple. I want to actually, as well, let's just give those people who are listening us, like, think about this. How can you do this simple? How can you actually have that rhythm? And what does that rhythm actually mean? A lot of people talk about the vortex and a lot of questions there. So what is the vortex? How? Well, you have to do something in the first place. So what do you think it has to happen? And I'm not saying that, I think Liam know what I'm thinking about, but like, let's just expand this a little bit more. So I don't know. I don't know. Well, okay, you sit quiet, Liam. Let's just do like before we were sitting here. Yeah, Liam just mentioned. Yeah, we have actually introverted, which is on my left side, and we have extroverted. Yeah. I don't think like let's just
look at those eyes. She looked at me. I don't think that is true.
Like Mike. So I don't know. What do you think? It has to happen.
The way I see it is, I guess everyone's sort of. Connected, and through society it kind of covers them up, I guess, filters them over, and then we are kind of the ones that are removing the layers, I would say, through, I guess, meditation, yoga. We're removing the layers to show the true us being together.
Beautiful.
And that's what I see. But a lot of people are still kind of very heavily covered.
Yeah.
And so, I guess the less cover are the weird ones now. So that's kind of what I see.
Our society, we're going on another level of consciousness.
Yeah.
Nice.
The more information that we can spread, the more people are more awakened and more aware of what's actually going on.
Yeah.
That's connection for me.
when can I give my
So
analogy?
if you actually just saying now Mike and Manh, because I hear the same actually answer, and tell me if that resonates, and tell me if this is actually the truth, what you're saying.
I know what I'm.
Are you saying that in the first place, before you do anything, before you start connecting right now with anyone, right? Are you saying that you are actually have to connect with yourself first? Because when you connect with yourself fully without that layers and you fully dive within, you are actually able to connect with that source when this energy is starting to flowing through you. So you're actually able to expand that energy and you actually feel that connection with other people more, instead of like going out and try to connect with the tree, with that crystal, with everything. Like you actually bring all this awareness back, 180% back to yourself. And you connect with yourself. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, yeah, I like
exactly.
this.
This is so true, because I've had to stay silent now, but I really want to share this analogy, right?
Yeah, go on. Extroverted. Go on.
What do you mean? I'm an introvert. Come on.
Yes, sure, guys. Let's just comment down below. Yes, you
I
are.
always stay quiet. But anyway, this is a conversation that myself and Dan was having last night. Is that this topic that we're talking about, this connection, requires, and we can use different language and we can use different terminology for, let's just say, the spiritual individual, because that's what the majority of our people watching from home, I assume, hi, we see you, is to find that connection, you first need to resonate and to reach that self-love, right?
Yes.
That self-love, to be able to go within, to be able to face whatever it is that you've had in your past, to be able to accept yourself for who you are, is what you need to do. That's the work that you need to do.
But you just say this. See, you just say because you're already there. Think about this. But a lot of people, if you just go out there and you just say, yeah, love yourself, people, I'm sorry, no one gonna get this because it's a deep stuff. It's a deep thing. When we talk about the self-love, it's mean you go deep. Within, and see, right now you are fully connected. I can feel you. You are very connected. You are. And you know what, this is this is not script, guys. We are here just we just flowing.
What's my next line?
Right? So
I forgot my line.
So this is all why, and everyone, and you right now who are listening us, you are connected as well. You know why? Because we connected.
But the next part that I wanted to share with you guys, and because we had obviously had this conversation last night, Nat has made a very, very fair point there to say, if you went out to the everyday person and you said that you need to start practicing self-love, they might look at you as if you've got three heads. However, let's take it to the language that those people would want. It's the exact same way. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where you need to reach self-actualization. Self-actualization is actually the same as self-love. For you to get and reach self-actualization, to be able to master yourself, that has required you to go inwardly. So what I love what we do here at I Am Creator is we reach all sorts of people out there, regardless of their background, regardless of what they've been through. But you know what we can do here, and what I love what Master shares with all of us, and he's passed it on to you guys, speak to people in their language. If I meet a person who's not familiar with spirituality, I'm not going to sit there and say, Mike, you need to love yourself. But I'll speak about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and I will speak about reaching self-actualization. What's the steps to get yourself there? Because little do they even know that's the journey towards self-love.
And it is. You know, a lot of people say, yeah, I get it. I need to love myself. And standing at the front of the mirror, yes, I'm so good, I'm beautiful. It's a journey, and really, you know this right now. And I actually want to hear Mike, because you've been already with Wealth Yogi here for a month almost, and you can. Are you able to go out there and like straight away to do headstand or like anything without practicing yoga? No. Of course, no. It's a journey. It's the same like a self-love. You have to have that road. You have to have that roadmap, the blueprint, step by step, how to get there. Because without this, unfortunately, people have this confusion right now in life. They think, I will love myself. No, it doesn't really work like that. It's a journey, right? So I want to actually hear about, what about the journey?
This actually brought on of something that happened yesterday as I was on the phone call with a lady, and she was telling me about how her business was pretty good, and she was showing me like on a video of her cars. She had multiple Benz, and she was showing me that there was a there was an orange Benz, by the way. It kind of reminded me of Master's car. But she was saying that she never drove the Benz. Like she bought it for someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And all these were kind of for employees and, other people. So I was like, so what is yours, She never realized that. I was like, so what is it that you buy for yourself?
Mm.
And she didn't realize. She's like, nothing. It's all about giving. I say, okay, then when was the last time you gave yourself some time?
Yeah.
Right?
That's really good.
And she's like, never.
Wow.
And so, through the conversation, it took about an hour. But just listening to what she went through and how she didn't realize, she actually needed to look inwards.
Yeah.
She's all fulfilling someone else's dream, not fulfilling her own.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was glad that I was actually able to, open that a little bit to let her realize that.
That's very magical. Yeah. Maybe we should call you Magic Mike.
Magic Mike. Gosh, I think the viewers at home have got a different meaning of that,
Magic Mike.
This is so interesting.
Magic Mike.
And you know what? Can I just borrow this?
Yes. Here's a new analogy coming up.
Okay, can I just, because something just came up to my, I believe this is for a reason. Liam, could you just put your beautiful Kangen water? I know you love this water and I love this as well. Just put this beautiful miracle water in. It's enough. Okay, thank you. And just a little bit here. It's enough. So imagine we don't have a glass, but imagine here we've got a little water. This is your life. This is your life. You've got a little water and the spirit is working inside you like, oh, blah, blah. Here, this container is a little bit more, it's more full, right? But it's not full yet. So what a lot of people do, and this is what Mike was saying, people, like this lady, for example, she's like, one day, here we go. You are completely empty. Why? Because you didn't know how to fill yourself, how to fill this container. So what happened right now? Imagine that the whole, you are full with that self-love, with that love, and you know how to fill this container every single day. What do? You help other people. And here we go, Liam, a little bit more water.
But you know what?
See, it's and you always full.
Yeah.
Why?
Right.
Because love is everything. It's like this is the engine
so
of
powerful.
moving that vehicle.
Oprah Winfrey actually shares, using this analogy, right? Speaking of this cup, what you should actually do, Oprah Winfrey says, is your cup should always be runneth over. She says your cup be runneth over. You don't fill people's cups by emptying from yours. You fill people's cup by having an abundance of it.
Right.
So when
Yeah.
your cup's full, if I keep pouring into Nat's cup there, I don't stop, because the overdue that comes over the outside of the cup, that's
And
how you fill up
that's
other
why
people.
we say
Right.
giving is
is receiving.
receiving.
And
Because
receiving
then
is giving.
you give.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know how to receive that.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Everything, we again come back to one thing. And if you want to describe this, it's a one thing. LOVE.
Guys, can you tell what type of a coach Nat is? She is a self-love coach, and it comes up every time. But I love it because it's the root of everything.
But
Right?
did I
It
want to
is.
be self-love coach in
What?
the first place? Never. I never thought about this. 2 years, even 3 years ago, if you speak to me, I was a business coach.
No,
Remember?
I remember.
I
No,
was
Nat
social
Nat
media.
was Zumba. This was the first
Yeah.
time I ever met Nat. Nat was looking like this. She was like, That's the first memory I ever have of Nat. Now the memory is just connect with yourself, and I was like, oh wow, what a contrast, yin and yang.
Dance as well, it is self-love. And I always been dancing. Dancing is my nature.
Do you want me to
I
help
have
you
to
with them
say,
cups, sir?
please. So, thinking about this, see, you don't really do stuff. I haven't become a self-love coach, or actually I don't teach people about love because that's what was my desire. And as well, that wasn't my purpose. A lot of people searching for that purpose. What I did, I was equipping myself on that journey. I was searching more for myself. And actually I did all the qualification and everything what I did, not because I want to serve other people. No. And I'm sorry, but it's actually truth, because I want to serve myself first. And I realized, being on this journey, that when I actually equipped myself with that knowledge, and I realized that that's what people want from me.
Right.
It's just become and now I know it's my purpose. Why? Because I'm serving everyone. It's just like I got this. Like it's like not even the books of knowledge, but it's the wisdom. I understand this process. Why? Because I went through this.
And the channel and the vortex is open for the message to be spread on, right? Okay. So
Vortex.
That's powerful. I absolutely love that segment. By the way, I'm so going to watch the recording of this show again. There's so many golden nuggets here. If you guys have enjoyed that section so far, be sure to comment below. By the way, in the description of the video, we will link everyone's social media. You can follow Mike, Manh, Nat, obviously me. But what we're going to do now is we're going to actually move on to our creators news section, right? We don't have so much coming up in the news section today, but we've got this post, right? This post that I want to bring up here. This was hilarious. Man found it.
I don't know what's coming on.
Is this the two posts that I found? Where was everyone else's?
Man found it and he said to me, he laughed first of all, and I was like, screenshot it, I want that for the show. And then he goes, Lim, you can bring that up. And I said, I will happily bring this up, right? But somebody put up this post. It was from, I can't see the name. Because of my projector. Suraj says, for $5 I'll comment on your ex's new relationship photo saying you've had better. But look at the engagement. It's literally just gone up like a couple of hours ago. But I thought that was quite funny, right? With spirituality, with what we do in our community, you need to bring a bit of humor to everything, right?
That's
no doubt.
I wonder how many $5 this person's got.
I know, seriously. I bet you this guy's inbox is full right now. Because you guys have seen it inside our community. The majority of people are looking to manifest their ex back, right? That happens all the time.
But think about this again.
The self-love.
But think about this. Can I actually take that minute and just say and just guys, you can comment. It's something right now coming. I need to share this. Like, think about this. People are trying to get us ex, right? And they think, so what does that mean already? Think about this. What does that mean? People are trying to bring that love where? Outside, right? They're looking for that person outside. Now, what would happen if you actually turned your awareness back to yourself 180% and you say, hello, fall in love? That doesn't mean that fall in love with someone. You need to fall in love with yourself. You need to feel that energy inside you, so it's expand.
That's who their ex
and
is.
when you actually just have
myself
that
back.
Yes.
Wow.
That's who their ex is.
It's that basically you become that love.
That's who their ex is.
That's
their ex is
their
themselves.
old
self.
Yes.
That they forgot long ago.
Exactly.
Mike, is this making sense?
It's kind of making sense.
He's like, guys, get me off, guys, get me off.
Think about this. When you actually feel that energy inside, when people feel like when you fall in love, you have this kind of like excitement. When we say excitement, we say God within. Okay, I'm not going to go now. This is inspiration in spirit. Yeah. So when you actually have that already, you feel like, okay, I really need that ex back because I have feeling this, I was in love. But now, what if you forget about that, your ex, and you just say, okay, hello, maybe this is the universe is telling me bring back to myself. And you just find out that this sensation of that excitement is actually inside you, which is the love. And you're like, oh, I'm in love. And you start vibrating that in love. And you just realize that you don't actually need that ex, because you're allowing yourself to open yourself and actually manifest the person who you want it. You can manifest anyone. Why? Because you're in love. Is that making a sense? You vibrating. Your vibration is tuning on that love which is within you. And it's a process. That's why I say, and that's why I created the Journey to Mastery and all these challenges. And I teach people all around the world about right now, only recently. Why? Because it's so simple. It's like,
you know, I love listening to Nat speak.
It's so addictive, isn't
it is, right?
It's
it's just been so recent about the whole self-love journey, right? But I honestly think Nat can bring any topic back to self-love. You could be out for a pint with the lads, you could be out playing pool, and the reason why you lose the game is because you weren't connected to self-love. Like, I can imagine that rocking up, and she's like, Mike, don't worry about not losing the game next time.
We were just playing pool last night.
That's it.
Connecting to yourself. See, you've got that connection, you on that vortex, you're ready, and you push, and this ball is inside because you align.
Right.
You can only be aligned when you're actually in love.
That's it.
Body, mind, and spirit. It's like
It's
so
true.
practice.
Very true.
I had to do 300 squats.
Yeah, these guys was out playing
300
pool.
squats.
These guys was out playing pool last night, and I think Master always likes to incorporate something for the losers, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Well, actually, can I just say, these guys got off lightly. Listen to this, right? The last time Master took me out, we were out playing pool. Do you know what he made me do? You remember that?
Yeah.
He said, what was it, loser?
So for every ball that the opponent puts of yours,
Yeah,
is one shot.
is one shot. So a shot as in, yeah, you know what a shot is,
okay,
right?
yeah.
Okay. So I don't know how the game went, but I had to take 9 shots. I got annihilated, and I think one of the shots I even potted one of the own balls of my own. So I was annihilated.
Wow.
Then last night I was sitting there waiting to see who was going to have to do all the shots, and they had to resort to squats. What's that all about?
I did initiate for shots.
You did?
I said, let's do shots, guys.
Okay.
Instigator, right?
Okay,
Right,
take a deep
okay.
breath in.
Thank you, Nat. And out, connect with yourself, yeah? Okay, moving on to the next thing that we've got is Sharon here,
Sharon.
right?
Oh,
Sharon.
wow.
Her growth
Yeah.
has been amazing. as
Mike, you've obviously experienced this from the very beginning. You've been
Yes.
here with all of these guys, and for yourself as well. I think the team was saying, Master was saying, you're actually one of the strongest components that we actually have within the Wealth Yogi group in terms of
Thank you.
mentally strong, physically strong, in terms of sales and marketing strong. How has it been to be on the journey with such amazing people and to see the growth with yourself but with other people?
It's truly amazing because literally all these students are, I mean, their ages range from I think 28 to 62.
Yeah.
And yeah, everybody came in with that, or some came in thinking they know yoga, right? And then a lot of them, like me, never done yoga before. But I mean, within a few weeks' time, they're able to turn around and do this headstand.
Yeah.
And all these, crazy Himalayan intense move. It's just insane. It's just progress, And I give them a lot of props. Everyone's, every day they're plugged in. They're there. They're pushing forward. And it's really, really amazing how if you put your mind there and you set your mind there and you do it, you'll make progress. And that's what I'm seeing here.
That's absolutely phenomenal, and I think Man as well. Like I think us as team, we've literally just been experiencing the whole yoga practice for.
We've been actually doing yoga before them.
Yeah,
and I feel like some of the
they're
overtaking
overtaking us.
us. Like they're doing like back bends and like wheel poses. It's like wow, it's like so amazing just watching you guys. Yeah.
But I think a lot of people, and I still think Nat is very good at drilling this message home for a lot of people, especially if you're watching from home and you are part of the Creator Circle Plus and you do join our weekly practice. I can't even understand. I can't explain it as well as what you can, but the importance of yoga and why we practice yoga is not just to stay healthy, and it's not just to have a hobby or an exercise, right?
But as well, you actually start understanding this process only, and just listen this carefully, only when you get through this process. Because right now someone would say, okay, I get it, because Liam already shared, Mike shared, I get it, it's importance, because the body, mind, you're still not getting. I'm sorry to say this. And why am I saying? Because you don't get it. Why? You need to go through that vibration. You can only go through that vibration and through that journey when you're actually on that journey. So that's why it's another level of understanding. We all can speak about this without even thinking what we need to say, because it's there already inside us. Like inside this whole journey that we are practicing. Not only, we don't practice this yoga for only to actually calm our mind, because this is nothing to compare what we practice to achieve, to create the results in life. Any results. So right now, what do you want to create? Maybe you want to be a better husband, maybe you want to be a better wife, maybe you want to be a better father, or maybe you want to make more money. See, when you start practicing yoga, you're practicing yoga to create these results for yourself.
Yeah.
Why? Because you're getting stronger, and it's a lot of other stuff that are going in your body, releasing the trapped emotions. A lot of people go to counselor, to therapist. You can do this through yoga, but you have to have the right master, guidance, teacher on that journey who take you through that journey. Is that true?
That's very true.
Surely that's become a big part of your life now. So surely this whole yoga practice, with the amount that you've been practicing, I don't know how many hours you would have accumulated or days that you would have accumulated by now. Surely it must have become a part of you already, and it's engraved within you.
It's
now,
becoming
right?
like a routine that you know.
And it feels weird when you don't.
It feels
do it.
Exactly. So, I mean, I'm already thinking about where I'm gonna move to next.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna find a place to do that.
Yeah.
You know, implement into my daily life now.
Yeah.
Because
But I'm sure you have. I think you were saying to Master, you have noticed the difference in what it does for you and for your personal life.
Oh, it does. It just it brought me to a lot of awareness.
Yeah.
At least physically.
Yeah.
Muscles.
Yeah.
Areas that you don't usually see, like your toes and stuff.
Yeah.
You get
But
muscles
again-
in your
Right.
toes.
No, I'm saying.
Whoa! Don't fell on the toes. Like.
You don't really see them, but now you see them so close. You're like, oh, that's what you look like.
And
You
again,
know.
see what we talk about. Can you see the one
Connection.
word is connection?
Connection.
And
It
again,
is.
you are more aware about the stuff. Why?
Yes.
Because you connect to yourself. You
Right.
connect to that source.
Very
because
true.
you have to connect yourself to that root, which is the love.
That's
We
it.
all have that inside.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, and when you actually start thinking about it, it's like, wow, this is so true.
Yeah.
Because this is true.
Yeah.
And even right now, I never shared that message before. It's
Yeah.
just now, it's coming
Yeah.
through me, I believe.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't even know what am I saying. And I'm glad that this is recording because I want to listen this back.
What would you do if the
Yes.
cameraman said the recordings didn't capture it?
It's okay. The universe is always working out for us. Everything is always working out for us.
Okay. So, moving on from this section, it has been really fantastic to have you guys. But before we wrap up, right, we're still trying to incorporate a real game show on this channel. But I think what we're going to play is we're going to play some random questions, right? And I think Man's looking at me right now as if he's got some questions. I don't know what questions are going to come up here. We just find random questions. Right. Okay. Question for Man.
Okay.
Have you ever sent a text message to the completely wrong person? And it kind of got you in trouble.
At one point I did, but I don't remember.
Oh, I thought we were going to get the juicy gossip.
I'm actually a very detailed person. Like
Yeah.
I make sure it gets to the right person. Do you get what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mess up all the
I
time.
probably did in the past, but I don't remember because
Does any of you guys have a story of doing that? No?
I've done it multiple times, but nothing too serious. I'll just
Oh.
usually just say, "Oh, wrong window."
Oh, damn.
And you know, yeah.
Right, Mike. Oh, let's put on our timer. I love this feature. It's never used, but I love to use it. Okay, Mike, what is the most embarrassing thing that you've ever done?
Be real.
I got drunk one time, and I was buck naked.
Wow.
And yeah, this is in Malaysia, and I slept outdoor of someone's
Wow.
house.
Wow.
Yeah, I woke up naked, not knowing where I was.
Can I just say, thank you so much for your honesty on the show, because we had Nazarene on here a couple of weeks ago, and I said, Nazarene, what's the most craziest thing you've ever done? And she said something so ridiculous, and what was it? Yeah, paragliding or something, and Master was like, that's it? And then as soon as she came off set and we cut the cameras and stuff, she was like, could I actually have shared my craziest thing? And I was like, yes, that's the purpose of the show. We're real here. So thanks, Mike, for your vulnerability.
It
Right?
always becomes
You're welcome.
after being drunk, right?
Well,
One of your
yeah,
crazy
there's
Yeah.
always
situations.
drunk
It's
stories.
always alcohol.
Okay, Nat, what is your signature dance move? And please demonstrate it for us.
Oh wow! Is that an actual question?
All right. All right. So, well, if I actually would, I don't know why, but it's coming into my head right now. And I don't know why, because I teach Zumba for 10 years. Single, double.
Single,
Single,
double.
double.
By the way, she done this with Paul
And shimmy,
yesterday on the
shimmy,
show. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Okay, nice.
This is something what everyone can learn, and it's something what you can actually dance to anything.
Nice.
Remember?
Okay, Lim, quick question.
Okay.
How many bed sheets do you have?
Huh?
How many bed sheets do you have?
That's it. Yeah. Okay. Right. Listen. Went to wash my bed sheets the other day. Right, and then I forgot that I only have one set of bed sheets. So it was so distraught to find out that I didn't have a second set. I was meant to purchase 2. This is not really relevant for the show whatsoever. But for those of you who want to know, I only had one set of bed sheets until today because I purchased my second one. Proud. Man, what is one thing that you refuse to share? No, you have to share it.
What's the one thing I've refused to share?
Yeah.
But then,
Be honest. I see you. I hear you.
Am I refusing to share that because? Wait. What's going on?
You connect yourself.
Connect
quickly.
yourself.
Connect.
What thing you
Connect.
refuse to share?
Quickly. You
Refuse to
connected.
share.
Be honest now.
See, do you know what I would say? I would refuse to share negativity.
Ah.
No one asked
I had
you
a
about
different.
this.
I had a different.
you said get connected, and I was like, well, that's my connection.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
man, what would you? Man would refuse to share his food.
I had a different answer in my head.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, now I understand. That's perfect.
No, go on.
No,
Say.
tell us.
So,
I
something
ref-
personal.
I refuse to share
Yeah.
my
I'm holding your hand.
I'm holding you.
my toilet routine.
Your toilet routine.
Yeah,
You have a routine for toilet?
I do,
Whoa.
and I refuse to share.
toilet.
Wow.
Didn't know
What
that.
stays in the toilet stays in the toilet.
Wow.
That's usually
Okay.
the case.
So for those of you guys who want to find out Man's toilet
Routine.
routine, please do send him a private message. You can find it in the description below, right?
Toilet
Okay,
routine.
few more questions. Mike, if you could make any rule for one day and everyone in the world had to abide by it, what would it be? I know what Nat's answer is. Spread love.
Yeah. I would say. I was gonna say shut up. Just
up.
everybody just shut up for a day and be quiet.
Wow.
And just to spend that time with yourself.
Lim's gonna have
Yeah.
a really hard
Yeah.
time with that rule.
Yeah, I know. I would struggle with that. You want to put me in torture? You want to put me in asylum?
Just for that one day, yes.
But that would be awesome, man. I actually want to hear everyone's answer for this, man. What would your rule be?
So could you repeat that again?
If you had the power, if you could make a rule for one day and everyone in the world had to abide by it, what would that rule be? Everyone. Imagine the whole world, right?
Give food.
Give food. Nice.
Okay, I've got it. So I really like what
Mike
said because
Yeah.
it's all about, again, connection. You have to actively be able to listen and listen yourself first. But my basically rule will be just, okay, get yourself up and stay at the front of the mirror. Look
Yep.
deeply through the eyes. And then I really stay there as long as possible and just really see that person who every night going sleep together with you, wake up with you, and actually have everything what you need. It's just at the front of you. And
Beautiful.
just really
Beautiful.
build that relationship with the mirror, which is like with that mini version of you. And how? By using that mirror. That's the rule. Because you can really, if you haven't done this exercise, you can guys try put at the front of the mirror at the front of you and just deeply stay there like 3 minutes, looking through the eyes, and just say be honest about 1 or 2 things, positive things about yourself. Is not easy. A lot of people, to be
Right.
honest, would probably cry
Yeah.
because it's again you have to go deep, be real with yourself.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I'm actually going to set a challenge for.
Wait, Lim, I've got one question.
No, I was going to finish my part first. I want my rule.
Go.
Can I give my rule? Okay. I was going to say, before I give you my rule, I think everything that all 3 of the guys have said here, I think you guys at home should try to practice that and try to be consistent with it. Like, write out what each of these guys have said and make that commitment for today that you're going to do that. And it'll become habitual, then try it for a second day and a third day. And the reason why these guys are sharing this is because we're a positive community. We want to see positive change in the world. So be sure to try it. Mine's very simple. I think you guys will probably know the answer. My thing is for everybody to find a reason to laugh and to find a reason to be joyful and to find a reason to not take life too seriously just for that day. Because that's how I go through all of my days. And
But
you
again,
guys,
gratitude is a part of
it
love.
is. That's it.
It's we
That's
always
it.
like
Yeah,
one thing.
that's it.
We
So
speak
that's
Oh,
mine for
connected.
everybody at home is just laugh and because when
Yeah.
you're in that vibration,
Yeah,
it's so
true.
fun. Like I love
Yeah.
staying there, and that's why any situation that comes up that's not fun, our quick go-to thing is how do we get ourselves out of there?
Can you
know?
demo for everyone how basically they should practice laughing?
Practice laughing?
Practice laughing.
Oh my God, just tune into these shows. Like there's always something.
Allow them to laugh. So
Right.
Physically show them how
Okay.
to
I'm going to do it with you guys. Okay, what I want you to do, pull a big smile on your face. Pull a big fat smile on your face. Just everybody look at Nat, right? Okay, if you're not laughing at home, I don't know what is wrong with you right now, right? Look at her laughing, right? How can you not laugh at that? Okay, Nat, do something. Do your funniest laugh ever. Go, do the funniest laugh ever. Look like a fool. Make yourself look like a fool.
No.
Make yourself look like a fool. Go, do it.
I can't.
See, look, all three of you guys are smiling, and we didn't
It's
even
good,
try to do
yeah.
anything there. And I know
That
people at
works,
home
yeah.
is smiling right now. If you're not, that's cool too. We love you. We love you too. But that's cool. Man, you had one question, right?
I think let's just leave it there. It's
Oh, look at that for a mystery. Look,
Spiritual man.
for a spiritual man. He said a couple of minutes ago we got another question, but he's saving it for the next time. Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Okay. Guys, I just want to say a massive thank you and appreciation to all of you guys watching at home for tuning in, for showing your continued love and support on this channel. Mike, thank you so much for joining us. It's been an
Thank
absolute
you for
pleasure to
having
have
me.
you here.
Thank you.
Marketing man, foodie man, thank you so much for showing up as always.
I want food next time.
Nat Evolve. Honestly, I know the guys at home are so excited to go find your social media right now. Just like, I need to know this
I
girl.
don't have many stuff, but yes, thank you.
Always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you.
And I just want to say massive thank you to all of you guys. Be sure that to let us know if you've any questions at all, be sure to pop them below. Any comments that you have, any feedback regarding the show, how you found it, what you would like to see on the show. If you can give us any decent games that we can use this thing for, please do be sure to let us know. There's no boundaries at all on this show. We go all out. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to our Creator Circle Plus. It's every week, every Sunday we hang out. Do you guys think it's amazing?
It's really
This
cool.
is
It's really cool. We practice yoga, we celebrate together, we have fun, we learn, we laugh, we grow.
It's basically no-brainer.
It's
say that,
no
right?
brainer. You
Yeah.
guys want to be a part of it. The link will be in the description below. Like I said, all these guys' social media, go follow them, send them a message, thank them for their time, their effort, their energy. And remember, if you haven't done so already, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Be sure to hit the subscribe button somewhere above or below this video. And we look forward to seeing you guys all very soon. But for now, namaste.